The sales tax system in Minnesota is complicated. 15 years ago, there were approximately 10 local sales tax jurisdictions. We're now approaching 100. The sales tax system relies heavily on exactly what jurisdiction you're in. So it could be that if you look to your right while traveling down Larpenteur Avenue, you may be looking at businesses that pay a St. Paul City sales tax, and if you look to your left, those businesses pay only a Ramsey County sales tax. For people that sell into the state of Minnesota through mail order or online, it's very difficult for them to tell exactly what the sales tax rate is. Nor, once they get that sales tax rate, will they be able to tell all the other rates that are included in that. So a city rate, a county rate, along with the state rate.
Our old tool, the sales tax rate calculator, relies on 9-digit zip codes. Most taxpayers don't know that 9-digit zip code, so we offered a link to the United States Postal Service that they can type in their address to get that 9-digit zip code. Then they had to turn around and come back to our website to type that into the calculator to get their correct tax rate.
It's really important to businesses that sell their taxable products or their taxable services into the state of Minnesota to be able to know that they're collecting the right amount of tax at the time of the sale. And we were looking to meet our customers' needs to provide them with that really simple, accessible visual tool that would help everybody know that they've got the right amount of tax.
Ultimately, we came up with the sales tax rate map. So the map works similar to the calculator. They can start to type their address into the search field, and like a Google map, it'll start to recognize the address. Then it'll actually pinpoint on the map that exact spot and gives them the correct tax rates. Another great function of the map is you can just scroll in or out on the map and just click on a specific spot.
It's very similar to other online mapping applications as far as an ability to scroll and zoom and pan and find locations. What we needed to add to it was sales tax rate information that was authoritative, so our boundaries had to be correct.
Collaboration within the department to make this tool a reality is something we're really proud of. This required sales tax experts, people who understand the tax and the way the tax is changing and can change over time. It also required people with really great technical skills around geographic information mapping systems, as well as technology around web-based tools, and then how to communicate in plain language to our customers. It took people who could do all of that work and never forget the need to engage with our customers. So one of the prime collaboration efforts that happened during the development of this tool is that we put a beta site out and we invited our customers to let us know. We heard you say that this was something you needed. Did we meet your needs? Can we make this even better with your feedback?
We've seen many positive comments. Thank you very much for this new map. It makes it so much easier, it makes my life easier. They don't see it in a lot of other states, so this is something new, and they really appreciate it.
We were actually very fortunate. We rolled this map out about the same time the Wayfair Supreme Court decision came down, basically saying online sellers have to collect sales tax within the state.
You no longer have to have physical presence in Minnesota to collect the sales tax. And this visual rate map is an innovative way to try to make it easier for all of the remote sellers outside of the state to do the calculations.
It even has a calculator on the bottom. If they want to put in the amount of the sale, it'll tell them what the total sales tax is.
Another benefit is that we've seen a significant reduction in telephone calls because they're able to easily go to our website and get the information they need.
It's important to the Department of Revenue to provide high-quality service. This is just one example of the ways in which we try really hard to meet our customers' needs so that they can work together with us to fund Minnesota's future and that they know that they're paying the right amount, no more, no less.